If you think 𝕗𝕤𝕤 and her then fiancé, now husband Skyh Black, did a little too much during her bridal shower, then you already know what to expect with your wedding party. Extra! Hey royalties, kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Royalty, back with another celebrating weddings. You guys, you know I love me some good celebrating weddings, and I am here to give you the content.
Ready?
You know, I give you exclusive pass to the wedding with a front row seat. All the juice and all the details, so you miss nothing. So just in case you did not get an invite, don't worry, I got you. Okay, I know I am a little bit late on this wedding. Yeah, not a little bit late. I am late. Okay, but it's never too late to reflect, especially on a Good Friday flashback on a very entertaining wedding. And this one, we can't just let go because it was truly entertaining and something to talk about. But before we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to not miss another video. And to my returning subscribers, you already know you are the real MVP. Thank you. So the sister stars tied the knot in Malibu over the weekend, and it was a star-studded event. Okay, before we get right into the whole wedding shenanigans, let's rewind back to how these two met each other. So it all started in Malibu for the sister stars 𝕗𝕤𝕤 and her fiancé, or the Queensman star Skyh Black. The pair met up in Malibu for their first date together, a sweet picnic during the pandemic. It's also where they recently posed for a gorgeous photo shoot with 𝕕𝕦𝕓𝕐𝕗. You all know 𝕕𝕦𝕓𝕐 photography. He has recently become the most sought after celebrity wedding photographer. Shout out to you once more. So, the pair first locked eyes while working on Tyler Perry's hit Sisters, which Smith is the lead actress on. Black had a recurring role on the show for 2 seasons. He said, "I always say that I learned how to be a leading man by watching her on and off set and how she just communicated with people. I was like, oh, this girl's pretty dope." Soon after he closed out his time on Sisters, the two found a way to keep in touch and a connection was formed. He said once he got the role in All the Queen's Men, she actually shot him a DM and she said, "Hey, I didn't get a chance to get your number, but I just wanted to tell you congratulations. If you need any advice, if you need anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out." I was like, cool. At that time, she was on a family business and I said, thank you. And I also congratulated her on family business, he said. We actually just called each other. I was like, I'll take you up on that. So I called her and we had a 3-hour conversation, Black told Essence. We had this beautiful 3-hour conversation just about life, about navigating the industry. We are both from Florida, so we had that in common. It was like, okay, cool. Then the next day we actually talked again about something and it went to a 2-hour conversation. I just said, yo, can I take you out Saturday? She was like, sure. Smith said the date was an unforgettable one. She said we were really limited during the early pandemic, so I thought we were just going to grab some coffee and go sit in the park. This man showed up with a big picnic basket and cooler full of all the things that I talked about that I like on the phone. Before they could go public, they wanted to talk to Tyler Perry first. As Smith previously shared with Essence, before they were comfortable being out and in love, her publicist would ask fans who posted pictures of them together to remove those photos. "We hadn't even told Tyler yet," she said at the time. The two didn't play about the non-fraternization policy in place, so they went to Perry to make sure he was fine with them being an item. Post Skyh's work on Sisters concluding, he gave them his blessings. After which the two let the world know they were a real-life item in September, sharing photos of them holding hands together in Miami as their fans went wild. In December of that same year, 2021, Black got down on one knee in front of their family members in Florida on Christmas Day to propose to Smith. "This is definitely the best Christmas I have ever had." She wrote at the time on Instagram, "I get to share my life with my soulmate." The pair says, "We believe in having fun, allowing each other to be who we are, and communicating with each other, and stuff that traditionalists don't really vibe with. We are artists as well, so there's that whole component, and we love what we do. So it's like, baby, go do you. We learn from each other and we communicate," Smith said. "We are big on communication and we are big on expressing feelings," Black also added. "Especially in men, we think vulnerability is a weakness when vulnerability is a superpower." So the pair furthermore had their combined bachelorette and bachelor's party together, which you already know. It was a little extra with their dance, and it got a lot of people talking. And then fast forward to their wedding day, but before that they had their photo shoot, beautiful photo shoot in Malibu, because Malibu obviously is very important to them. Black told Essence, he said, "Standing on that ground with your partner and feeling the wind blowing and the sunset, it really turned into this spiritual thing where you felt like you could conquer the world together. So it was so dope, the feeling of it even. I hope that transferred through the pictures." For their photo shoot, the couples had two outfits. In one set, they were decked out in brown outfits by Black designer 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟 and Eden Miles. For the second set of photos, the couple is dressed in white regal resemblance with capes from the same creative. It looked really celestial. Skyh thinks their fashion represents them because he feels they're not monolith. "We are so different in the way that we think, in the way that we move, and so we wanted those differences to be represented, and we wanted to do it the best way that we could." And so the couple headed over to Malibu with their friends, family, and bridal party to get ready for their wedding. The couple were on the same page when it came to the location. They told people Malibu was the place where we had our first date, the location where we started this journey, says Smith, who first met Black at an airport after he had landed a recurring role on Sisters. "She stuck an iPad in my face and said, 'Hello, who are you? Why are you at the show? I'm video blogging,'" he records. The pair began dating in January of 2021 and were engaged that December. So Malibu is very sentimental for the couple. Smith and her friend had a moment before the rehearsal, and she also had a moment with her mom who was very emotional. Her little puppy Billy was not left out. He also had his moment with guests and friends of the couple, and also with an uncle. Smith also got a beautiful surprise from her friends, and it was so emotional. And so the sister stars had their wedding rehearsal, and they were all set for their September 3rd wedding in Malibu with 150 guests in attendance. Smith got ready from a distance away. She could see everything happening. She looked so at ease. She was very beautiful in her outfit. She and her bridesmaid, they were smashing beautiful. And it was time to walk down the aisle. The entrance to the wedding was gorgeous. I think the wedding planner did a great job. The scene is so beautiful, the environment, the location, the decoration, everything, and of course the theme. Their last name is Black, so they themed the wedding the Black experience. Obviously they are Black people, so of course you can hashtag Black love, the Black experience for the Blacks. I like it. So, the sister stars 38-year-old Smith and 35-year-old Skyh Black married in fantastic fashion at the Malibu Dream Resort on Sunday, September 3rd. The couple, who are sharing all the gorgeous photos from their star-studded affair with people, say it was exactly the luxe and love-filled day they dreamed it would be. It was perfect, an experience. The Black experience, the bride says. The bride says of the day they've been planning for over a year that included 150 of their closest family and friends dressed in all black, including 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕒𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕖, Lonely Love, 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕓𝕟𝕖, and of course sister executive producer Tyler Perry. The couple told people that their wedding is a homage to their ancestors with some elegant movement that we have created and loved as a couple. Our last name is Black, so we always use it as a play on words. We are from the South and we have these traditions that are very near and dear to our hearts that our parents and grandparents have shared. Smith said she hasn't always wanted a big blowout wedding initially. I wanted Skyh and me to go off and elope on a mountain somewhere, but then when we started planning it, I got more and more excited about friends and family and loved ones being involved. It turned into a very large wedding ceremony. And I'm really happy we decided to do this because we were able to experience it with our family and friends, and we were able to get loved on and give love. Our wedding ceremony was a gift to our friends and family. For the cliffside ceremony, Kanisha Smith wore a custom 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟 by 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕓𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟, a 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕟 designer, before having 3 more wardrobe changes throughout the evening. We had to have several looks and went with all black designers to highlight how incredible our culture is in fashion. As for Black, he took his sartorial choices just as seriously. There is little talk about fashion for grooms, he says, and I'm not afraid to say I'm a man who is into fashion. For his ceremony, he took former ballet dancer and his creative director, 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟𝕟, decided on an expertly tailored all-white shirtless assembled by celebrity designer Brandon Gray of Grayscale. He said collaborating with them felt like the dream team. I'm not a tight kind of guy. I went in an unconventional direction. I wanted something that made me feel good, and he couldn't have been happier complimenting his bride. KJ and I are sync. She's my mirror. We have a habit of picking similar things. For the ceremony, it was officiated by Pastor Avento Gray. The couple exchanged heartfelt handwritten vows and made sure to honor their shared roots. They jumped the broom, which is their favorite tradition because for many years and centuries, actually, black people couldn't get married in America, says Smith. So we decided to keep with that tradition because of the legacy our ancestors created for us. I learned this history of many wedding related things because I didn't know, so when I found out what jumping the broom signified, it resonated with me. But the tradition stopped there as the pair mostly opted for an unconventional wedding. In lieu of a seated dinner, they chose to make it a party. They said it's not going to be a wedding reception as usual, but rather it is going to be a gala. Kicked off with the couple coming out and performing Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Beyonce's song Lift Off. I wanted to have fun, says Black. In between dancing and performances, guests enjoyed past elevated southern cuisines and drinks by Chef Shanita Castle of Castle's Catering and Lady on the Rocks. Even a traditional wedding cake wouldn't do, as the couple opted for a mixed berry pie instead by Chef Natasha Borton of Missed Feelings. Most importantly, they never left one another's side. We had lots of laughter, crying, fun stories, dancing, and holding Sky's hand the entire night, says KJ. My one rule was to spend it together and by each other's side. We were at a huge venue where you could easily get lost, and I just wanted to be with him the whole night. Black said, I wanted to get lost in my bride because this was the beginning of our legacy, and I wanted those moments to last until my last day on earth. They really went hard with their wedding gala. The performances, the music, the dancing. And to top it all, the icing on the cake for Smith was her special dance for her husband. It was like, Black did a special dance during their bachelorette and bachelor's party. So now she came up with her special dance. She had a whole outfit change and she did her thing, of course, the backup dancers. Of course, we expect it to be extra, maybe a little too much, but it is just their way of doing things. It's their style. They like high fashion. They like high music. They like gala. And that is what they delivered at their wedding. Most importantly, it was beautiful for them. Even though the see-through outfit was really seen through. However, that was what she wanted. And I believe the couple and their 150 guests had a lot of fun because they looked really pumped up for the whole wedding gala. And so the couples are officially man and wife. I'm hoping that they have a beautiful marriage, as beautiful as the wedding, because there's a lot of money, I tell you, on that wedding. Just the whole set, looking greased, looking, outfit change, the vendors they use, you could tell they spent a lot of money for their wedding. So I hope their wedding lasts and stands the test of time. So once more, congratulations to the couple, and I wish them a happy married life. What are your thoughts, you guys? What did you think about the whole wedding, the preparation, and of course, a special dance performance to her husband? What are your thoughts, you guys? I always like to hear your opinion. And so that's it pretty much in today's video. As always, thank you so much guys for watching. And if you got to this point of the video, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell to not miss another video. And until the next one, remember to pray, work out, work smart, and slay. Bye-bye.